Time to unwind a bit, I think. Hello, Nationwide. Time to unwind, isn't it? Cool. What a day today's been, hasn't it, eh? Let's put all the gold away before you lot get ideas above your station. Oh, that's faster. That's the one I haven't showed you for a while. Gold Kew Gardens, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Don't you want to win that? Your 2GBCH raffle credits that you're winning could help you win that. Yes, indeed. Indeed, yes. It's been a good day all round, I'd say. Excuse me. Oh dear. Excuse me, pardon me. Just give myself a little like. Smash the like button, as they say. Why do they say that? Smash the like button. What are you going to do? Hit it with an hammer? That's what I always think. When I hear someone go, smash the like button, I think, shall I get an hammer and go, wallet? That'd make a good video, wouldn't it? Smashing the like button. Not that I'm going to do it on my phone, no matter how many hits you get. Hello, Anthony. Missed you tonight. You didn't have a go on the old Rossicks. That's because you've cut and run. You're a sensible man. Your wife's probably laying there saying to you, that's a good move, Anthony. You've won that. You've won the top prize. Now stop there. Because if you stop there, you walk away winning. Hello, Mark's British Coins. So tonight we had Robert Barnes, he bought 500 quid's worth of Royal Mint TV shares and got 50 spins. He didn't do too bad. He didn't do fantastic, but he didn't do too bad. And we got a little surprise for him if he manages to join us. And I've got my little chuffer here. No, that don't do it. That's it. You get to look at the hammer, see? If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this world. I'd hammer in the daytime. Shoot, that came out, whoops. So I've come on for a little while, just really to unwind, but also to see my filter's just come out my fag, and I'm trying to put it back. I'm burning my fingers. Get in. Say to you when that happens. Well, you probably don't, because it probably don't happen to you. But bloody happens to me all the time. Now look what I've done. I've made a right mess. Why do I bother sometimes? I need to pack up smoking. That's what I need to do. I need to pack up smoking. So we're waiting for Robert to just pop his head through the door. Robert, if you're there, give us a thumbs up. Thumbs ups from Robert is what we're after. Our seance. Robert Barnes, are you there? Just having a little chuff on my cigarette whilst you're watching the hammer. 11 people watching. 11 people watching an hammer. I just got to type a message. And we're back. Look at that. The magic of technologies. Magic of technology. Look at that. Got it. Got that. Cool. Back to that. So there we are. You have a good night tonight. Just going to hang on for Robert to come in. Hopefully he'll pop in. We come really close to losing a goal today. That close we came, didn't we? That was really close. Mark's British Coins, are you there? You still there? You still paying attention? I've got something for you. I was thinking of you earlier. And I was thinking of someone that could do with something a bit free that could earn a few quid. This is what you had the other day, so let me know if you're there. Because I will offer it to you first. So let me know if you're there, Mark's British Coins. Give me a thumbs up. Just give me a shout. Let me know you're there. Say hello. Let me know you've not disappeared. Hello, Liam. How are you, mate? We're gonna do a couple of giveaways in a minute. We are, because we want to make sure that people watch this stream and all, don't we? So we're going to have to give a couple of giveaways in order to make sure that they watch the stream for the numbers. Mark's British Coins. Cool. Now, Mark, listen. You know what I was talking about, ephemera and all that sort of stuff, right? Now, you know when you get the coin sets, and in the coin sets you get the outer sleeve, which is specific to each year, different colour and so on. Now those sleeves, they're sellable. I used to sell them for £3 each, and I've got a big box of them. Do you want them? You could earn yourself, I mean, it's only any good if you've got the time on your hands. You've got to take the time to just list them and everything, but you know, there's a couple of £100 worth, so I mean, it's worth it if you've got the time. So if you'd like them, let me know you'd like them. If you don't want them, that's no problem. I'll offer them to somebody else. But I thought you might like those, because as long as you can as long as you've got the time to sort it out. Seriously, there's a couple of £100 there. You list them in a multi-variation listing. It's only one listing, right? Multi-variation listing, one listing, and you sell all the lot in the one listing. And every now and again, every week, you'll have a couple of quid, couple of quid, couple of quid. And I would sell them for like £2.95 free postage is what I would sell them for. Because anybody that's got one, imagine somebody that's got one, and what's happened is it's rotted, or it's got damp, or it's got wet, or whatever, and so they need to replace it. Do you know what I mean? So I will, so Mark's British Coins, so sort him out. Big box of year get that sent to you. I'll put the whole lot in one big box, what you've got to come. So you'll have a nice, huge box of stuff to come, you will. Excuse me. Hello, Chippy Doodles. Yeah, what a day. We nearly lost another gold coin tonight. Cool, it was like that, it was earlier on this afternoon. Not tonight, this afternoon. They was about 5 away from it tonight, on tonight's spins. Pardon me. Robert, you back yet? You're welcome, Mark. I want to help people get on their feet, you know what I mean? That's important to me, that is. Especially people that support me. It has been an absolute brilliant day. It has. I think it's been a phenomenal day. Great day. And I will offer that same deal to anybody if they buy 5 shares in Royal Mint TV. So you buy 1 share in Royal Mint TV, I'll give you 5 spins of the prize wheel. If you buy 5 shares in Royal Mint TV, I will give you 50 shares, 50 spins in total of the prize wheel. That's what I'll do. And we had somebody take that up tonight, and they had 50 spins. They didn't do too bad. Hello, Tracy. Nice to see you. Thanks for calling in this time of night. I sort of remember you a bit. The name does ring a bell, but I'm like, please forgive me for not remembering exactly. So look at that, 21 people, and it's this time of night on a Sunday night. What are you doing? I often say that. What are you doing? I mean, I want you to be there, but on the other hand, I'm never doing anything like this, like watching other people on a Sunday night. My missus would kill me. She wouldn't let me. It was months ago. Do I owe you anything, Tracy? That is the first question that comes to mind. Because of everything that's happened and the ups and downs, there's still some people that I owe, and there's lots of people that I don't. So, you know, do I owe you anything? That is a question that first comes to my mind. Thank goodness for that. Brilliant. If I did, I'd want to get it sorted, but if I don't, that's absolutely fantastic. Have you been watching any of the goings on with the prize wheels? Oh, 2 gold coins were lost last night. 2. Now, the one thing we can't do any of the prize wheel stuff tonight, but the one thing we can do is if anybody wants to have a go at the guesses for the gold coin and guess the number, you can do that, and I'll read the guesses out. That I can do. I really, really can. Let's have a look. And I will also honour the thingy. Ugh. Somebody's got a huge 8-legged friend in the bedroom. Oh, I couldn't sleep. No, you'd have to go. Sorry, you got to go. Splat. Got to go. Don't want you in my bedroom. Oh. Just want to say thank you to the team. I've got a great team, and you got to give it to them. I've got a great team. Little email from Lady Robbins. Hello, Lady Robbins. Are you out there still? If you're there, give us a shout and say hello. Why do you think, Tracy? How do you really think I'm getting away with it? Go on. How do I always get away with it? Yes. She's away. She's away till Wednesday. Wednesday! Oh my goodness. What trouble am I going to get myself into between now and Wednesday? Boy, have we had a day today. Someone nearly got a goal today. They was just that far away from it. You see it on a video. It was, oh my goodness. I really thought it was going to land on a gold, and it just inched and inched and inched and, oh, just missed it. I think I gave away a pair of vintage prints instead. It just went over onto the vintage prints. 2 golds last night. It's going to cost me a fortune. It is. But it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it. I really, really, really have enjoyed it. And I think a lot of people have enjoyed it. Well, say a lot of people, not a lot of people, because it's only been 20 or 30, but, you know. But the people that have been watching have really enjoyed it. I mean, there's been a few times when you're on the edge of your seat because it's live, isn't it? And it's like, oh no, is it going to go? Is it? Whew. Lucky me. I was lucky tonight. So where's Robert? Robert, come back. Where are you? Give me a thumbs up. I need to talk to you. Because we've got to talk about one of your wins tonight. And I broke my No to 288 mug. Can you believe it? I broke it. So I've got a special deal tonight. You might be interested in this, Tracy, as it happens. Because I know you like a little deal. So I've got a special deal tonight on the Royal Mint TV shares. I want to just sell the last of them off, right? So if you buy one, you get 5 spins on a prize wheel, 5 chances of winning a gold. If you buy 5, I double it, so you end up getting, if you buy 5, you get 50, so it's like you're getting them for free. Just to get rid of the absolute last lot of the TV shares. Robert is in the land of Zeds. I think he is Belfast. Robert, wait, where are you? There's an issue with one of your prize wins. A very big, serious issue it is. It's serious. Look, serious. See? I mean, I know I'm handsome, sexy, wetsy, and all that, but serious. So, Robert, we need you a minute. Here, know anybody that likes half pennies? I've 2 sealed, uncirculated roll, and a bust open roll. I'll give you one free. I'll give you 1 spin on the prize wheel if you send them to me. How's that? There's an offer for you. I have a £70 voucher. Can I use that for the shares? Yes, you can. Now, what I could do with is, where have you got the voucher for? Is it an old voucher? Because I'll probably need to give you a new one. Because the new site, Tracy, is thegreatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk, whereas the old site was thegreatbritishcoinhunt.com. If you see what I mean. What do you want to use it against? That's probably a better question. Do you want to use it against 1 Royal Mint TV share, or do you want to use it against 5? What do you want to use it against? Once I know, I can then give you a better answer, I reckon. Andrew Minnell, I remember that name. Hello, mate. Core, you've missed out on loads. We've given gold coins away and all sorts. It's been mental. Is that a tonight only offer? Says Nationwide. Is what a tonight only offer? Remind me, what are you talking about? You're talking about the 5 shares of TGBCH TV? Yes, it is. It's a tonight only offer. Another day I'll come up of the another day with something else. It's from the raffles right at the beginning before too many people joined. Yep, I know, I remember. Yep, cool. Nationwide, the half pennies for a spin. Yes. So put a note in with it to say this is for a spin. Right? I think it has, Andrew. You're quite right. 5 to 6 months, something like that. Fair while. Glad you're in though. Chibidoodle, are you on tomorrow or is Fran back? Fran's not back till Wednesday. Oh, but tomorrow I've got a lot of wrapping and packing to do. I mean, look at all this lot, right? And every single one of these has got like a dozen prizes on it or something like that. I mean, it's mental. I've got loads to do, absolutely loads. I wanted one of each of the £25 shares. So, yeah, okay. I'll tell you what I'll do then, Tracy. One of each of the £25 shares at 75 and you got 70. So, I tell you what, if you go over, let me just trace the Megatron. If you go over to tgbchraffle.com, use the donate button and just send over a £5 and I'll put you down for one of each share. Times 1 tgbch.tv times 1 each.raffle. And that will clear that 70 quid gone. 25 coins. Oh yeah, what coins do I get? What are you talking about? If you're talking about anything from advance order or something, I can square that off with you, no problem, but just send me a message and then I'll sort that out for you. I've still got those up there waiting to be done. Yeah, it's just one of those jobs. There you go, look. It's one of those jobs I'm waiting to try and get finished. I did do some of them and I am going to work on those. But at the same time, if you want to end up cancelling that, I can sort that out, but I'll need to do that another day and by message or something. But I will certainly either, if I can't, well I can't do them quick enough. So if you want to end up coming to an arrangement to sort all that lot out, I will do as well. You know me, I'll do anything I can to make you happy. If there's anything I can do to make you happy, I will do it. No, that was last weekend he popped in. Well, he was this weekend. He came back on his way back from Cornwall, Chippy-Doodle. And he left yesterday morning to go back home. And Fran left yesterday morning at the same time to go away for a few days. No, Andrew. The old site, thegreatbritishcoinhunt.com, doesn't work. It's thegreatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk now. We lost that, and how I managed to keep things going, God only knows, but I did, and we've managed to turn things around a bit. Now we've got thegreatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk. £15 quarters. That would have been from What's Their Chops, which I am taking responsibility for, Tracy. So let me just write it down. So how many we got? 15 quarters. And what would you say you paid for that lot, Tracy? If I said 50 quid for those, would that be okay with you? £30 worth. No, I don't want to charge you too much, my darling. So, okay. So we've got £70 owed on a voucher, right? And we've got £30 owed on the quarters. Yeah? So that makes a total of 100. I know we've got the other stuff as well, but that makes a total of 100. Got it? So the shares that you're talking about getting, the greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk, TGBCH TV and TGBCH raffle, they're £25 each, right? So the £70 voucher and the £30 quarters, that exactly makes 100 quid. So let's call that 4 shares. So you can have, so we go TGB. .co.uk. So which extra one would you like? Raffle TGBCH.tv. So I've got you down for one of each, which is 75 quid, right? So now we've got 25 quid spare. So which one would you like an extra one of? And it's worth having, Tracy. Don't say no. It's worth having because once you got it, you know, for you're on the wheel every week for that. Yeah, well, those ones we'll talk about. Those other ones we'll talk about, and the ones that I can't do, if you let me just sort of settle you somehow, some way. I mean, there's a couple of people that are going, no, I don't care. I don't, you know, I don't care that Kew Gardens I ordered. I don't care how long it takes. I'm having it. I'm staying, and I've got that. But if we can sort it out, we will. Yeah, why not? That's a good idea, Tracy. Yeah. Okay, so we'll have times 2 for that one. Times 1 times 1, and that's that 100 quid sorted, right? So that 100 quid's done. That's the quarters and the £70 voucher, so cross that off your list. Kian says, will the wheel for the £10 spins be the same wheel as the one for the shares? It is exactly the same wheel. It's just changing all the time because we're adding more and more and more and more prizes to it. I know you are. You're an investor too, Tracy. Absolutely. You've been a darling. You've been with us all for so long. For so long. You've been with us through all the ups and downs and everything, haven't you? Okay, so I'm glad to do that though. So that's those sorted, which I'll get done this week. So that's those sorted. So anything else, have a little think about that, right? And then you can write me a little message, send that off to me, and then we'll get that squared off. The more I can get squared off, the more that it's better for my head. Mate, you sound old. Blimey, I'm old. As you may know, with my login details, we'll have to create a fresh set. For tgbchraffle.com, you have to create a fresh set. For the greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk, you have to create a fresh set. Right? Because they're 2 different websites. I know it's confusing and I'm really sorry about that, but it is 2 different websites. TGBCH Raffle is a raffle site. It is all raffles, apart from the odd auction on there when we're auctioning something off for the Weymouth Food Bank, which I think we might have something on there at the moment. Here's an offer for you, Tracy. I don't know how much I might owe you on COA coins, but on the basis that I don't know when I'm going to get around to sorting that out, and when I do get around to sorting it out, you can always come along again and buy them again. How about just a straight mad deal I'll offer you now? Say yes or no. You can say no, I won't be offended. But as a straight mad deal, just to wipe that off completely, I'll give you 5 shares in rawmint.tv, and by having 5 shares you still get 50 spins, and then that is done, and you get 50 spins as a prize wheel whenever we can come on and do the prize wheel. And even if you're not on, I'll write it all down so that you know what you've won. Would you fancy that? And then that clears that debt off, and then all we've got to worry about then is your investment stuff, and I think everything else is sorted then, isn't it? What do you think? you fancy that idea? I do like my honey. I do like my honey. So I do like to try and get things cleared up and done, and I do want to get them raw mint ones finished. So if you're still there and you haven't disappeared, let me know what you think to that idea. Well, we've got 23 people watching. Anybody got any questions? I've tried to keep up with every single comment. Oh, I'm not on live chat. And bloody Nationwide ain't doing his job and telling me. I have to think about it. The COA is worth the investment, and I'm not too sure Raw Mint TV will come to anything. I really hope it does. But, yes, but the 50 spins could end up getting you a gold coin, couldn't it? You know, the 50 spins are going to get you, well, the 50 spins are worth more than, could probably be worth more than what the Royal Mint TV is worth, in a sense. You know, the 50 spins could be worth more than 500. That's what I'm saying. That's just me, bit of salesmanship trying to twist your arm. But if you decide to go for that, that deal is on offer tonight for you, because I'm doing deals tonight in order to get the rest of those Raw Mint TVs sold. So if you decide you want it, you can go for that, and you go for it tonight, and then I'll sort out the spins another day. Hello Lee, nice to see you again. But if I was tipping you the wink privately, like if we was having a cup of coffee and it was someone else offering you the deal, I'd be going, do you know what, I'll take that, that's a good deal. Just say hashtag. What do you mean by guaranteed, Andrew? What do you mean by guaranteed? I can't guarantee that the Royal Mint or Change Checker will ever come along and pay £1 million for the shares. That's something I can't guarantee, you know. I could be living in cloud cuckoo land as far as that's concerned. But is it guaranteed that it will be worth it to you to get involved in it? Absolutely, because what I'm doing with the prize wheel and everything is, even the people that bought into the shares before the old domains, as you know, we were selling them before, I wasn't doing any prize wheel deal then, and I'm going to do it, and all those people are going to be involved. So yeah, I think it's great. I think it is a really good idea for people to get involved in that. And I'm also going to do a super wheel, which will encompass all the people that are members of everything. So the people that have got a membership in all the domains, and they've also got a Patreon, and they've also got a YouTube. If people are supporting in everything to that degree, then I think they should be rewarded in like a super wheel. Just gonna. But I mean, they're not guaranteed on the return. The only thing that is actually guaranteed is the fact that you will be on the wheel on a regular basis. So you'll have the chance at the gold forever, or until such time as those domains are sold. You know, if the domains are sold, then you've had it off, and if they're not sold, then we do a prize draw thing every week. And if and when Chris ever, can't do it or whatever anymore, then he'll teach me, I suppose. But you know, it will keep going every week, every week, every week, every week. It's all set up now. Most of the hard work is done. So it's for the moment, for me to go, all right, if you buy 5 to anybody, I mean, for me to give away 5 spins for 1 share is a mental deal. And then to say, if you buy 5 shares, I'll double it up because I just want them gone so I can move on to the next one. And the reason for that is because the minute I move on to the next one, that's an immediate couple of thousand straight away because there's people that are waiting for the next one to buy into it. Right. True, okay then, I'll go for it. If any of the wins are for camper van guesses though, give them to someone who's like a camper van. You'll have to decide that if you win any guesses for the camper van or whatever, you'll have to decide that then. I mean, here's another thing that you or anybody can do, Tracy, right? Lady Robbins, who is across the pond, she's in America. So she's been joining in, and she said quite flat out, she said, if I end up winning the camper van, I just want you to put it in auction, sell it, I'll have half the money and put half the money to the Weymouth Food Bank. So if she ended up winning it, that's exactly what I do. I'm quite happy to handle all of that. So you never know, you know, it's worth putting in for it. It's worth going in for it because even if you don't want it, you ain't got time for it, whatever. If you want it, all you got to do is say to me, Ian, just put it up in auction. You know, and I don't mind doing all that work. If you're going to put a lump towards a charity or something, then go half each with a charity and you, and I don't mind doing the work, we'll sell it. You know, put it up in auction. So you never know. Right, so you want me to do that for you, Tracy? Give me a double thumbs up. So square off all of that COA, all, and I think if you play shrewd, I think because we're going to do the super wheel for people that support everything, right? There's going to come a time over the next few months, not yet, but in a few months' time. There'll come a time where there's people going to go, oh no, I can't get on a super wheel. I'm missing a Royal Mint TV, and you'll have one. And you could then sell one to someone else. Square off all COAs, etc. against 5 times shares Royal Mint TV. Well, you have to give me a thumbs up then. I can't, otherwise I need you there. So give me a thumbs up or something and then I can. Give me a thumbs up and then I will. There you go, done. Square off all COAs, etc. against 5 shares Royal Mint TV and give 50 spins of the prize wheel. Now, just in case you're not on, Tracy, no, because you're talking about the original, aren't you? No, I'm just talking about all the COA stuff that you've had. Right, all the COA stuff I was doing or was going to try and do, etc. that you backed me on. I'm talking about squaring all of that away. What we had there, that's different. The old NI and Q, that's the deal we had on that. That's different. And I'd like you to remind me on that, if you wouldn't mind, in a couple of weeks, would you? Just remind me on that. And give 50 spins of the prize wheel. 5 shares Royal Mint TV gives 50 spins of the prize wheel. Square off all COAs, etc. Value 500. Cool. Thank you, Tracy, very much. Andrew Medal, I'm considering, when is the next share coming out? Says Nationwide. Want to be the first on the wheel. I'm not even going to go down that road, Nationwide, in a minute. I'll get myself into too much trouble doing that. I want to get a couple of things squared off, put away first, and then I can look at it and go, okay, what will I do next? I'm considering getting a share, and by guaranteed I mean if the vein don't sell, is there a guaranteed amount I get back? So So the way the shares work is you don't get anything back unless I sell the domain. Let's face it. Let's just talk about it in layman's terms, brass tacks, as always, right? Call a spade, shovel a shovel. Unless I sell the domain, you don't get anything. And we had lots of conversations, me and John and so on, and Fran and so on. And it was like, what kept coming up was, you know, it's a bit rich because, you know, you've got to sell that. How are you going to force them to buy those domains? It's like you can't guarantee that they will ever buy those domains. You're just trying all the time. It's quite true. So what we've done is we've come up with a prize wheel and using the prize wheel for the shares. So even the Royal Mint TV, changechecker.com, changechecker.org, Royal Mint News, all of that is going to be incorporated soon in the prize wheel. So they will get regular spins. So you've got regular spins for life. So the one thing you're guaranteed is the regular spins for life business. That's what you're guaranteed. You could end up winning a gold off it. Other than that, share-wise, nothing is guaranteed. But it's like anything else. If you put enough pressure on, as I've always said, if you put enough, and I was talking to a QC a few days ago, and he said the same thing. It's all about the pressure. You know, there's a series on television called Suits. You watch that series. It's not too different from real life, that series. And if the one thing that series will show you, it's all about pressure. If you apply the right pressure in the right place, people will fold. But that's my belief, so that's no guarantee. Your guarantee is to get on a prize wheel and get that wheel spun every week. And so you may very well win prizes. That's the only guarantee. And for each membership you have, you'll be on a prize wheel. What are you talking about, Belfast, as far as cashing in points on the old TGBCH site? How many are you owed? Because if it's like the £5 birthday points that they keep throwing out, I'm not covering those because I'm finished with rewards, swell rewards. But, you know, depending on what it is, what am I meant to be reminding you about? Oh, what did I say to remind me about? Let me think. Square off all the COAs. 5 shares Royal Mint TV, 50 spins of prize wheel. What you got to remind me about? I don't know. I don't know. I forgot already. What did I want you to remind me about? I did as well, didn't I? I said, Tracy, remind me. It was something to do with, what else have you got to sort out? We've sorted out the COAs. I can't remember. Yes, there is going to be in a minute nationwide. You said about 4 things and my memory's bad enough. I know, mine's gone. It's gone, Tracy, I'm sorry. It's just completely gone. Scott says investment. Yeah, but what investment? What did I want Tracy to remind me about? I said, and I'm going, Tracy, remind me. Oh, I've lost it. I can't give out a free spin to anybody, Lee, because I haven't got access to the wheel. I can only do that when Chris is on. We only have access to the wheel when Chris is on. It was about a queue. Yes, it was. Well done, Anthony. Anthony, for that, you get a free guess at the gold. Give me a number quickly. Give me a number, a free guess at the gold. That was brilliant. Well done. It is about the queue, Tracy. It was about the queue and the Northern Ireland, etc. It was to say, make a note on a bit of paper. Give me a remote nudge by text in a couple of weeks. All right. There's something I've got up here that someone was telling me. So that's what that was. 4572 says Anthony, which is not correct. So there's a number out in the stream. And yeah, do that, Belfast, and I'll take a look at it, mate. If anybody is owed anything from thegreatbritishcoinhunt.com, don't be frightened of coming forward and talk to me. Send me a text. We'll sort it out. Now, for those of you that are YouTube supporters, Mars British Coins. If you got points on the old site, can you redeem them to this site, Ian? Not if it's like, if they've only just given you £5 worth of, oh, it's your birthday, it's £5 worth of points. No, because that's just automatic and it's not finished yet. But if I owe you, then yes. You know, if I owe you, then yes. We'll remove it next time, don't worry about it, Scott, because it might happen again in a minute or whatever. We'll sort it out another time. I have no idea how many points I had on the old site. Anybody that thinks they had anything reasonable on there, I don't mean this in a rude way, but don't bother me if it's like a fiver, because that's probably what we've just been given, so it don't count. But if anybody might have anything on there, like Tracy, for example, who's an investor and therefore would likely to have a few, send me a message privately, WhatsApp, text, with the email address that you used on Swirl Rewards, and I will then go on and have a look, because that's the only thing I can check. I can check the email address, and if I go in there and see that you're owed 70 quid's worth of points, I will transfer it over for you, no problem at all. You know. So that's no problem at all. Now, if anybody fancies having a go for the gold, right, over on payit.com/Ian, you've got £5 for 5 guesses, £12 for 10 guesses, or £35 for 25 guesses. I'll have a little look from now and again, just to see if anybody's bought any guesses. I'm going to put any money in my pocket. All this stuff I'm giving you, you've got to give me your money. Right? I don't want your love. I want your money. I like my little chuffer. Yeah, got that, Tracy. Like I say, you can converse with me privately with that, and I will get that sorted and checked for you. Yeah, no worries, nationwide. Robert, where are you? Where the bloody hell are you, Robert? When you're needed. Lorna, thought you'd be a Kips with your hot chocolates. So if somebody fancies going another 5 on the old royalmint.tv, they'll get 50 spins. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Tracy. I will sort that out over the next few days this week. Andrew Mennell, I am still owed a Bunce 50p. Which Bunce 50p are you owed, Andrew? Andrew Mennell. And bear in mind as well, everything I'm doing on my own. I've got no staff anymore. There was 4 people working here. There's no staff anymore, just me. A Wallace and Gromit. Leave that with me, Andrew. I'll have a look. What I will need you to do though is text me your address, because I probably haven't got that. So text me your address. You've got my number, haven't you? Because you've got it on a compliment slip. There's the pay hip link from Lorna for the shares for royalmint.tv, and I'll have a look into that for you, Andrew. No problem at all. Yeah, so text me and I will look into that for you. I need your address. My favourite thing from the website was when you gave away all the coupons. I'll still give away coupons, but there's an awful lot of stuff I've got to get organised, and I've got to organise it in a way that I can handle it all on my own. So that's why I'm funneling things in the way I'm funneling them in. Now then, YouTube members, from 0 to 100, give me a number and watch for me to say stop, because remember, I'm going to write stop and there's no other thing. So 0 to 100. Thank you, Belfast. And you'll get a number of guesses based on your level of membership. Oh, bugger. No one yet? Ailey, did you get your voucher okay? Thank you, Andrew. Keep going. I haven't seen it yet. And remember, the more your membership, the more guesses you get. There we go. We have a winner. HMS Belfast, number 72. So we have Belfast. Belfast, number 72. I'll check with the voucher in. Thank you, Ailey. I think I sent you it. I've been doing so much. I think I sent you it. Belfast got sore fingers. So Belfast won it with number 72. Belfast, what is your membership level? Let's have a look. You work out that it's really worthwhile, especially on a budget, upping your membership level because of what you can win. So you got 2 free guesses, Belfast. How many times have you won this month, Belfast? Just imagine if your membership level was $17.99, you'd have had over 100 guesses by now and might have won a gold. Just saying, hashtag. 8992. Ooh, that was close, or was it? Not correct. 1690. Not correct. Ouch. Look at that. I'll do another one of those. I'll give you a few minutes in case anybody wants to up their membership. Now remember, if your membership was the top tier, gold member, $17.99, you'd get 18 guesses. That could give you the gold. Now I'll get another bit of paper. And the other thing that will stop things is if anybody goes to pay for the guesses for the gold, then I will stop and read those out. Of course I will. Someone's going to get it, aren't they? Someone's going to get it at some point. I'm going to do a different prize after someone wins this gold. I'm going to do something else for the old guess the number. So we have 0 to 100. Go again. YouTube members, go again. Christ, that went quick. I don't know, I've got no idea. I should have gone off ages ago, but I'm having a bit of fun, I'm enjoying it. There we go. He's done it again, hasn't he? Belfast. Look at that. You're still there, Lorna. Bless your heart. You cuddled up trying to go sleeps. Belfast, number 90. I have no idea what time I'm going to finish. Are you keeping your eyes open with toothpicks, matchsticks, wanting me to? Yeah, Belfast, look at that now. If your membership was $17.99, hashtag just saying, you'd have had 40 guesses. Right, Belfast, you've got another 2 guesses. Hit me, baby, one more time. Hit me, beat me, make me feel cheap. We need lots of guesses, keep people watching the streams. 0846 says Belfast. Not on your bloody life, says Ian. Not 9283 says Belfast. Oh my goodness. Not correct. See how it can be worth the extra membership. Have we got any Patreon members on? 23 people watching. Patreon members, give me a thumbs up. Let me see if there's any Patreon members on. If there is, we'll do one just for Patreon members. Give me a thumbs up, Patreon members, please. If there's more than 3 people from Patreon, we'll have a Patreon. In fact, if there's 2 or more, we'll have a Patreon. Give me a thumbs up if there's Patreon members. There's 1. Chippy-doodle coins, you are such a flipping teasy, and I am. Get in there with that membership. What are you waiting for? We have 1 Patreon member with a thumbs up. If I've got another Patreon member with a thumbs up, I'll have a Patreon one. I am but won't enter. Why won't you enter? You've got to join in, come on. If you're a Patreon member, you might win the gold. You're telling me you don't want a gold 50p? Is that what you're telling me, Scott's Coins? I think you're too tired, mate. I think you're not well tonight. Well, if you can't afford your bills, Chippy Doodle Coins, you know what I'm going to say to you. What can I say to anybody? 8 years ago, I was in a mess more than anybody, any of you, could possibly imagine. 1 single penny. If you followed my advice, you would make money. If anybody out there that was skint and on their arse followed my advice, by this Christmas, they would be on their feet. Absolutely on their feet. Okay, thumbs up. Lorna's here. Scott, I'm here. Join in, mate. Lorna's there as well. Right, okay, let's have one for Patreon members, and it's going to be the number of guesses you get for this gold coin is going to be dependent on your Patreon membership. Right? So, we're going to have a number. It's between 0 and 100. Off you go. You don't have to be clever, Chippy Doodle. All you have to do, I promise you, is follow my advice. And I know that sounds big-headed and it's not meant to be. If I can do it, I swear to you, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Anybody. You don't need an O-level or a degree to do what I did. There's people gunning for me, so they're not going to allow me to go back on eBay, but you can. You follow my advice, you'll have a fantastic Christmas, I promise you that. Come on, start working for it. What's the matter with you? I'm going to have a smoke. You're not working. You're not even trying. There we go. Keep going, keep going. Work for it, work for it. And there we go, we have a winner, Anthony Mann. Anthony Mann, you have it, number 21. Let's have a look. What level are you on, Anthony? Patreon we're looking for. Patreon, Anthony Mann. There we go, 3. So that gives you 3 guesses for the gold, Anthony. Need laptop, phone too slow. I'll have to put a laptop up as a prize. Anthony Mann says number 1099. Not correct. 2000. Not correct. 3909. Not correct. Right, now then, it's 23:18. It is 20 past 11 and I've been on this one now for over an hour. Poor old Scott wants to go to bed, but he can't because he has to keep writing down the numbers. So it's just simple. You've got 12 minutes to cross my palm with silver. 11 minutes to cross my palm with silver by having a minimum of 5 guesses. For £5. If you have said 5 guesses for £5, I'll stay on an extra 15 minutes till 1:45. But if nobody buys that in the next 10 minutes by 11:30, I'm going to call it a night and we can all go to bed. So that's what we're going to do. Nationwide says, I said 1099 yesterday. Oh no. You haven't wasted a guess. So you should be in that group. If you was in that group, you'd know all the numbers that have been said, Scott. I know, but you don't want to be in the group because it means you've got to give your phone number over. But if you give your phone number over, then you can get in the group and then you can find out what the numbers are. Lorna needs a medal. She bloody well does. So you've got, and for each £5 that comes through, I will stay on for 15 minutes, which is £20 an hour. Otherwise, I'm going to go to bed. What group is this? Andrew Mennell. So the group is nationwide. He made a WhatsApp group for the gold coin guesses. I'm not in the WhatsApp group, not allowed to be in there. So I'm not allowed to be in there in a fun way. I'm not allowing myself to be in there. It's not that, you know. So if you want to join that group, just send me a WhatsApp message and say, can you add me to the, can you give me the link to the gold group? And then I'll give you the link that Nationwide give me, and I'll WhatsApp it to you, and then you can click on that and you'll join the gold group. We can't make it public, because if we make the link public, if we go and put it up here or something like that, then we end up getting porn and all that sort of stuff to the group. We don't want all that. So if you anybody wants to join the gold group that Nationwide is running, then like I say, it's nothing to do with me. So if you want to join that group, just send me a WhatsApp and tell me, and I will send you the link. You need to get rid of that bloody spider. I couldn't go to bed if it was there. So I'll keep checking up until I passed, right? And then at I passed, if no one's bought 5 guesses for a fiver minimum, I'm going to bed. Hashtag just saying. What now? Well, not the best time to ask me. But I'll tell you exactly what to do. Right? This is exactly what to do. And I can tell you this over the airwaves, because even though I'm going to give you this information on what to do, not everybody will do it. So the thing to do is to make a multi-variation listing on eBay. And on that multi-variation listing, make a multi-variation listing for 1p's. And all the 1p's you've got in stock, put them in. And anything you haven't got, put 0. So that you create a multi-variation listing with all the years, 1971 onwards, including 1972, because you might find one. So for now, you create a listing and you put it on 0, because you haven't got one, right? But when you do find one, you add it for 20 quid or 15 quid. So you price it at 15 quid but put 0. So when it creates the multi-variation listing, 1972 is sold out because it's on 0, if you see what I mean. You got me? So you do that for all the pennies that you've got in stock. And you create 2 multi-variation listings. This is really important. 2. You create one for very good condition and you create another one for crap condition. All the crap ones you box separately, and all the very good condition ones you box separately. And the crap ones, you set it so that they get 2 for 99p, 50p each. They'll buy them at that, right? And the good ones you put at 99p each. And then when you've created that listing, there's certain ones you watch my 1p listing. I've put a penny up and I'll tell you what the value of the pennies are and what you should charge for them. But you know, you don't have to charge 2 quid for the ones I say charge 2 quid for. You just charge 99p. You will earn money. People will come along and they'll buy 5 and 10, and you'll earn £20 and £10 for sending off 10 pence. It will happen. And you do exactly the same thing for the 2p, exactly the same thing for the 5p, exactly the same thing for the 10p, exactly the same thing for the 20p, and exactly the same thing for the 50p, and 50p dates, and 50p commemoratives. You do that, you create the listings, you put them all in alphabetical order, you put them all in date order, and you put 0 by the ones you haven't got in stock, and you create the listing, and then when you've got them in stock, you put them in. And any help you want with pricing, you ask me, and I'll tell you, give you an idea of pricing. You're creating a dozen listings. Those dozen listings will create you an income. That's how I started. One single penny point. You know, you've got me in your corner. Apparently conkers do, but you have to change them every year. But wherever you put conkers, in the drawers, under the bed, wherever, spiders won't go where there's conkers. But you have to change the conkers every year because they do, it's sort of, they've got a sell by date. Yeah, I'll be at the house and all. I've jumped on the table before now. I've seen a spider coming across and I've literally jumped up on the table. It was funny. I was like, and I don't mean this to be sexist, but I was like a woman. I was on the table. I was screeching, "Get away! Get it away! Get it away!" Right, I'm gonna have another check. See if any of you's got any money. If you haven't, if you're watching Lady Robbins, no stress, no drama, no problem. Yeah, Fran was terrible with spiders. She's got better at it because of me. Because I don't like them, she gets rid of them. And yet, when I'm in the garden, it's different. Funny, isn't it? But when I'm in the garden, it's different. I've got gloves on and stuff. I'm working in the garden. They get in the way. I just brush them out of the way. And yet, it's the same ones. Yeah, strange. You've got 3 minutes to cross my palm with silver, or I'm going to bed. And then you can go to bed. And we've got 50 spins for Tracy Murgatroyd when we come back in a day or two. Maybe tomorrow night. I'll do Tracy's. If you're back, Tracy, I'll see what Chris is doing. Good. No, thank you. Right then, it has been a blast, an absolute blast. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Chippy Doodle. I hope you've got all that and you now know what to do. Crack on with that, and then I will give you whatever advice you need on the next bit. We will. Thanks, Tracy, for popping in. Nice to see you again. Thanks, everybody, for calling in. It's been a blast. It's been really good, really busy. And I'll catch up with you in a day or so. Catch up with you maybe tomorrow night. I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow. And maybe catch up with you tomorrow night, see what's going on, and let you know how far I've got. All right, you can go to bed. You can go sleep now, Scott. Night all. Thanks very much. It's been really, really good. Thank you, Lorna. And thanks to everybody. And see you later.